What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today we're doing the absolute OG. The long-term fans will recognise this circuit very well. We're at Mountbatten in Portsmouth. We're doing circuit races. It's the velodrome. If you haven't seen my previous videos, check them out. I'll put some links below and some other episodes of this circuit. But essentially, yeah, it's an outdoor velodrome. It's not super steep, it's more of just an oval shape for, you know, road bikes. Yeah, super excited. It's the first midweek crit of the year. If we can't really call it a crit, but that's what I'm calling them. And yeah, looking forward to it. Bikes in the boot as per the usual. We're actually nearly there now. It's an insanely nice day. The sun, like literally, this is the first time the sun's shone, I swear, for the whole of the year. It must be what, like 16 degrees outside. Maybe not quite, it might be a bit ambitious, but for the first time in a while I won't be racing with leg warmers, so that's nice. We'll see exactly how warm it is. It's always warmer in the car when you can feel the sun on your back, but yeah, we'll see when we get there, and I'll see you in a minute. So obviously, being the organised person that I am, I forgot to show my legs, and the good old one blade is coming in clutch. Not sponsored or anything, but you know, it's pretty easy to do just anywhere. Just getting warmed up on the rollers now, still nice and sunny. I'm so grateful for this sun shining on my legs. Down at Mountbatten, not a huge field. I don't think it's that much over 10 today. So yeah, down at Mountbatten, and we'll see how it goes. So guys, welcome to the first race of the season down at Mountbatten, one of my personal favourites, absolute classic. So see here, I thought about doing an instant attack. It was real tempting. I was like, no red, it's a waste of time and energy, and I did it. Just joking, this was just a bit of a test of the legs, see how it goes, you know, pick up the pace from the start, because we went off at a crawl to begin with, so I thought, you know, just inject some impetus into the peloton and we can get this race moving again. But you know, no random like solo digs or anything like that. Just kidding, I went off the front solo. I can't even remember what happened. I'm editing this like a few days later now. I think I just put an attack in. You know, always hope that people come with you, but they didn't. And I found myself off the front solo, which I don't enjoy, don't like. It wasn't designed for it. So, you know, just sitting there at tempo, because I'm not just gonna roast myself while everyone just chills out back. So ended up getting brought back to the bunch. No dramas, no problem. If anything, it was a good extended warm-up from what I initially did. As always, people going over the top, but it's no problem, So here, guy attack. I thought about it, but the gap sort of closed, so you know, just sit in.
If you no longer go for a gap that exists, you're no longer a racing driver.
And yeah, ended up, a few guys went. I put in a little bridge effort with Tristan on my wheel, and yeah, we ended up getting across. As you can see, I've got my little unicorn piece of hair sticking out of my helmet. That's my trademark at this point, apparently. So we caught the break. I was like, they're getting a little bit slower than us, so I might as well keep the speed, go around the outside, they'll catch up, and then we've also injected some more pace into the break just to make sure it's a little bit harder for the bunch to catch us. And catch us, they did not. Because once we got a bit more established, we all started rolling through, and we managed to build a tasty little advantage for ourselves. So it started with 6 of us, as you can see briefly just behind. The gap has got quite a lot bigger, and we are on our way to lapping the bunch. Like, it's quite a short circuit at Mountbatten, it's only about 30 seconds, so usually once you have about 20 of those, the rest comes easy because the bunch fits up. So here we've overtaken the bunch, gone back to the front. Normally the bunch is supposed to just let us pass by and not sit on, but they did. And it made it a bit more complicated with tactics, so it's harder to attack. Because every time we attack, some of the guys in the bunch would bring us back. So even though you're trying to drop some of the guys from the break, the bunch would bring it back. So it got a bit complicated, but you know, it's Mountbatten Sidmic racing, so just try and enjoy it. So I kept putting in, you know, big attacks, trying to split it up if I could. It wasn't to be, you know, with the whole bunch, so it was quite hard to split up. Everyone was happy to put some effort in. But yeah, like I said, more digs. I just wanted to make it a very hard race for myself. So yeah, quite a few attacks here, and some of them kind of looked like they were going to work, but eventually nothing really stuck in the end. Another solo move. Again, I'm just sitting at tempo at this point because I really don't fancy racing myself and then getting countered, and that'll be a little bit of a sticky situation. So here I did another wind up, big attack, and hoping to get a gap, but
come on, go, go, go!
Yeah, it wasn't happening for some reason. It wasn't happening. I need to attack faster. That's my resolution for this race. I need to attack faster and harder.
Come on, Red, UTV! Pop up! Go on, Red!
So here, a couple of the guys hit attack. They were actually from our original break. So it was just down to us three remaining from the break to work together and bring it back. They didn't really have a massive gap there. So coming into 2 laps to go, basically we formed a little gentleman's agreement. We'd let the rest of the bunch, the peloton, go ahead, so they weren't interfering with us anymore. So we split off and came into the final lap with just the guys from the breakaway, and we did our swim to the line.
Come on, Red.
Probably wasn't one of my finest sprints. I didn't time the gap quite well, but still got a fairly good jump, fairly good snap, and managed to bring home the dub.
Come on, Red!
Good fun race. We got on a break, lapped the field pretty early on, and then it always gets a bit hectic when it joins back together again. But towards the end we tried to get away, each of us, and never got away, so we made a gentleman's agreement. We said everyone who has been lapped, you go forward, and we all sat back and had our own little sprint. And then, yeah, good little finish.
Well done.